Hey, what's poppin' YouTube, man? It's your boy JP, and I'm back with another reaction. Back teed up, churn going crazy. Hey, I know I haven't posted a reaction in about 9 days. You know how in life, man. Hey, look, when life give you lemons, you gotta make lemonade. When life give you lemons, you gotta make lemonade, bro. So, hey, man, I'm back. I'm better. I'm going crazy. No more distractions, bro. Whatever hurdle we tripping over, if we trip over a hurdle, we gonna get up, dust ourselves off, and we gonna keep going, bro. But hey, I'm not gonna talk y'all head off, man. I miss reacting, dog. I miss y'all. I love y'all. Y'all be going crazy. And no Diddy, bro. I love you too, my nigga, but no Diddy, bro, cause you be tripping sometimes, bro. And I'm talking about some of y'all boys in them comments, man. But hey, let's jump right into the reaction real quick, man. So look, the world's highest security prison, man. The most evil live here. Hey, let's check it out, man. The most evil people in the world are kept here. Listen, I don't want to go to prison, dog. But I ain't no killer, but don't push me, bro. Like Pop said, I don't want to go to prison. But if I gotta put these on you, my boy, put that down on you, I'ma have to if I have to. You feel me? But hey, bro, we don't promote violence. Listen, do not go to prison, bro. Stay in school, dog. Let's jump right into it.
Is the world's strictest and largest prison. This mega prison has a capacity of 40,000. Prisoners here are the most unsafe people you can even imagine. How many people's lives have you ended?
Bro, he said 40,000 prisoners with the most unsafe people alive. Everybody tatted. I bet there's not one person in there with no tattoos. Everybody got tattoos, bro. This is crazy.
Is it 5 or 10? How many?
More than 50.
MS-13 and many other gangs. These are animals. These aren't people.
They're psychopaths, sociopaths, the kind of people we have here.
We are about to see the worst of the worst.
Welcome to CECOT, the world's largest prison by capacity in El Salvador, which was constructed to imprison the highest profile criminals. Those who enter this prison are destined never to leave alive.
There's no way out. How are you gonna come out of this?
The reason why this small country of 6 million needs the largest prison is the gangs. Once dominating the country, these gangs faced a dramatic crackdown starting in March 2022.
Bro,
under President Nayib Bukele,
y'all want to live like this? Look how Buddy looking out the window. Buddy said, "It's no way out." MS-13 in El Salvador, bro. Real savages, bro. Them boys ain't got nothing to live for but kill you. Real gang activity. This ain't how you want to live, my boy. You don't, hey, look, I don't want no parts of this, dog. Because you ain't going to make it out. There's no way out, bro. It's like you got life in prison. You got to do a lot of years. Knock on wood. Let's knock on wood. Knock on wood. I'm not, knock on wood. Not trying to jinx myself. But when you got to do life or a long sentence, it's like, bro, you ain't got no choice but to turn into an animal. You gotta adjust to the atmosphere, bro. You have to. This crazy, bro.
Administration. Over 70,000 individuals, about 2% of the country's adult population, were arrested within just 16 months.
Crazy.
Buses transported thousands of chained gang members to CECOT in a tightly coordinated nighttime operation. Sitting one behind the other, heads lowered, they looked like a single mass. Surrounded by armed guards, none of them dared to resist commands. Their life has changed in a day. In this documentary, we will interview one of them, one of the most ruthless gang leaders, known by the nickname Psycho.
10 minutes. You only have 10 minutes.
Built in 2022, this massive prison is made up of 8 separate modules spread over 410 acres of land. Each pair of modules is enclosed by 2 separate 3-meter-high walls with razor wire.
Crazy.
The entire facility is surrounded by a towering 9-meter-high wall with a 3-meter-high electric fence carrying 15,000 volts.
How you gonna escape? You can't escape that, bro. It's no way out, bro. And they treating them like slaves and animals in there, bro. Like, it's no way out, bro. This is crazy, dog.
19 watchtowers are
Juggling multiple client sites? Supercharge your productivity.
are ensuring nothing escapes notice. The entire design doesn't just prevent escape, it erases the very idea of it. Hello.
Hello, we have permission from the presidency.
The soldiers stopped us. We're hoping this will be the last checkpoint. The jammers blocked all signals within a 2-kilometer radius of CECOT,
No cell
completely
phone
cutting off all communication. Over 600 soldiers work only to secure the perimeter.
We are gonna leave all of our belongings here before entering the prison. We will
Bro, they got 600 soldiers out there, bro. Did he say 600 soldiers? Bro, do you know how insane that prison has to be? You have guards, security, 600 soldiers securing the outside. You ain't got no cell phone service. You ain't calling mama. Hey, count me out. But I'm trying to figure out what makes this dude special for him to be able to go there. That's crazy. It's a cool little thing, though. Great YouTube video.
only carry our cameras and microphones. That's it.
Pass slowly. Look at the camera. The body scan.
I forgot my wedding ring on.
Well, that needs to be put away over there.
This high-capacity X-ray scanner even shows bones and internal organs. It's mainly used to scan newcomers, ensuring no one tries to sneak in anything forbidden on their body before entering.
The inmates used to swallow some objects, or they would try to bring them in vaginally or anally. Micro SD memory cards, microchips, and not only that, even phone chargers.
Another thorough body search has been conducted.
Wow.
Take off your shoes.
They even inspected inside our socks. It took us around 1 hour just to pass through security, even though we were invited as media after months of applying.
Guards are wearing masks because they're doing a risky job here. So if they get identified, it might be riskier for them to go to town centers because these gangs, they have a lot of connections. So they have to keep their identity secret. Why don't you wear a mask?
I have to talk to them face to face, looking them in the eye. They already know who I am.
We're in the registration room. This area is for inmates only. When a criminal is captured on the street, they don't carry ID or give their real name. That's why their fingerprints and photographs are taken here to enroll in the system. Once they become a permanent part of CECOT, the inmates lose all contact with loved ones for the rest of their lives, as
Whoa. Once you go to CECOT, you will never speak to your family ever again. You gotta turn into an animal, but bro, I mean, they walking down with their heads down, bent over, like, this is crazy, bro. Just imagine going to see this in real life. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to go to prison, but I would love to see stuff like this, like, you know, create my YouTube videos. I want mine to turn up too. This is crazy, bro.
family visits are strictly forbidden. It's also important to note that a small number of innocent people were mistakenly imprisoned during the big crackdown. Because of the no-contact policy, their families have no idea where they are or if they are still alive. For some, this documentary could be their first chance to see a missing loved one. Before entering the modules where the inmates are, we visit the armory of the prison. This section is a must in case of possible riots, and these convicts are the most unsafe people on earth.
The type of firearm we use is a T65 rifle, similar to the M16 rifle. We also have this other firearm, which is a 12-gauge shotgun. A 𝗧𝗛𝗧𝗦 rifle allows us to maneuver in spaces that are too tight to move.
Whenever criminals are arrested and dragged to the bus, various cuffs and chains are used to restrict their movements and minimize the risk of harm to officers.
Has there ever been a riot?
So far, there have been no escape attempts. We have the worst of the worst within criminal organizations here.
The riot gear consists of a head protection, a face shield, neck protection, an anti-trauma vest, leg protectors, shin guards, and of course, a shield.
Bro, nobody is thinking to escape this, bro. It's like impossible for you to escape this. This is impossible. Bro, I mean, they're keeping their head, like, imagine living like this for the rest of your life. These MS-13 gangs, bro, They was real gangster outside their prison now. Them boy probably got over 100,000 bodies. But look at them now. This is crazy, bro. Y'all might want to do some research on MS-13. Those gangs is crazy.
Generally, in the prisons, we see inmates invent any kind of handmade weapon, like awls or knives.
They are fully protected. You can see how he protects his feet. Since this prison is so large, we have to hop on this bus. We are entering the module area.
To keep the country safe, 1,000 staff members work inside CECOT.
It is impossible, but let's just imagine that an inmate get out of the fortress. These pebbles that you see are put here intentionally because when they walk on these pebbles, it works like an alarm system. It makes a noise, they cannot sneak away.
Have they tried to escape? No. Could they try? Difficult, because they would have to go through a series of security rings.
CECOT was built with its own infrastructure in an isolated area, including an electrical and sewage system to prevent external interference. In case of an electricity cut or water supply issue, the cisterns and power plants will maintain operations for up to a week.
I'm so excited. We're gonna be face to face with the most dangerous criminals in the world. It is pretty.
In a few steps, we'll be surrounded by more than 2,500 inmates.
Crazy.
It's like stepping in the middle of controlled chaos.
This is so intense.
Their eyes are all on me, following my every step.
Getting an eye contact with them. They are.
Hey, I know he's scared as hell. Hey, he's scared, bro. Bro, you have no reason to be scared. All the security guards, the military, the Air Force, you got gorillas, you got lions, you got everybody out there to protect you, bro. You don't have no reason to be scared. He don't even want to look eye contact. He don't even want to catch eye contact with one of them, bro. They look crazy, bro.
There are so many of them.
Look at them in his eyes. They look crazy,
I can't help
bro.
but feel unease. All of them wear white shirts, shorts, and slippers. They don't have any other
Look how they
belongings.
looking.
Most are barely out of their early 20s and convicted of serious offenses. Even the most infamous criminals in history have an average of 20 to 30 proven victims. But here, some of the inmates are responsible for hundreds of innocent people's lives.
Can I ask the inmates something?
No. If you have any questions, I can answer them for you.
If they try to communicate with me now, what are you gonna do?
I'm not going to allow them. They know from them that subsequently there may be a penalty for not abiding by an instruction.
I'm curious to know which of these group leaders I'll be interviewing.
It is forbidden for us to pass this yellow line because these are one of the most dangerous human beings on earth.
Without the bars between us, everyone knows exactly what could happen. There are 32 cells in every one of the 8 modules making up the mega prison. Each cell holds around 80 inmates, but the number can go as high as 150. Despite not being at full capacity, the inmates
Bro, they're in a cell. Imagine for the rest of your life, you in a cell with over 100 people in one room, one cell room. This is crazy, bro. Hey, look. El Salvador, don't ever go there. Y'all know how y'all like to leave the country and fly. Hey, I'm never going there. Ever. Never.
only have 0.5 square meters of personal space each. Prisoners do not have any ventilation rights or courtyards to walk outside their cell.
Each inmate here have been given one of the longest sentences you can even imagine in your life. The only thing that doesn't change that all these inmates will never get outside. They will never see sunlight. The only people are authorized to get inside and outside are the personnel and sometimes media like us. They will never ever leave this building. If you see their look, you can see the emptiness in their soul. They don't have any hope towards future. They look very robotic. Their life is so monotone.
This open corner is their toilet area.
They have like 2 toilets for 80 inmates. It's literally humiliating these inmates. Like their whole confidence is disciplined here.
The same place where they use the toilet is also where they take showers. To clean themselves, they use plastic dippers in a single shared basin. There's no running water in the cells, so the prisoners have to rely on one blue barrel for drinking water.
Where they sleep is these metal bunks. No pillow, no mattress. Each prisoner receives just the bare essentials: a white sheet, a uniform, socks, slippers, and a towel. That's it.
The prisoners spend their entire
You got 80 people in a cell, bro. No mattress, no covers, no pillows. You only got 2 toilets, and you got a big old tube full of water with 80 people in there, bro. You think riots not gonna kick off? Riots is definitely gonna, cause they can't even get out into the sun, no sunlight. Riots is definitely gonna kick off, bro. It's gonna go down, no matter what, no matter how many guns is pointed, they gonna crash out. It's like you're gonna crash out. You're gonna go mentally crazy, bro. You're gonna crash out. They don't even have a courtyard to go walk in and talk and play basketball. You're gonna crash out. They can't get no sunlight. Listen, do not go to prison. I don't care if it's not in El Salvador. It's worse in other places. I'm sure it is. Because other places might not have maximum security like that. Then you got people walking around with swords as long as your leg and your arm. Real talk.
entire days on their 4-level bunk beds. They have stacked tightly, like items stored in a warehouse. As part of hygiene and order, inmates are shaved every 2 weeks by personnel. Long hair or beards aren't just unhygienic, they can also hide sharp objects.
Let's take a look. Take off your shirt and line up here.
Now they are taking their shirts off.
These inmates were once part of the MS-13 and Barrio 18 gangs, which controlled the neighborhoods of El Salvador. These two rival gangs spent years extorting money from locals and causing great suffering to Salvadorans.
There is Barrio 18, MS-13 gangs, all together in one cell.
That's right, just like that. The entire module is the same. They all live like this.
Outside, entering each other's neighborhood could mean being torn apart. Yet here, they are side by side until their last breath.
How do they live without attacking one another?
They have to learn how to live together. Here, they are in a prison. They are not on the street.
Most of the inmates have tattoos covering their entire bodies, even including their faces, showing their loyalty structure. For MS-13, tattoos often include initial letters or the number 13. Members of the other gang use symbols like 18 or 666, which add up to 18 and symbolize the devil, or they use Roman numerals. Having gang tattoos on one's face is a clear sign that they are one of the most ruthless and high-ranking members of the organization. Crossing paths with such a person on the street is the same as staring death in the face. A spider
How do you sit there and get tatted all on your face like that, bro? You have to be crazy. Dude said the tattoo symbolizes the gang and death, bro. Like, that is crazy. The most gangsters people tats on MS-13. I gotta watch some MS-13 videos, bro. I definitely gotta watch some MS-13 videos. This is crazy, dog. Like, very interesting. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I would like to see this in person. Like, now I don't want to go to jail. I'm gonna keep saying that. I would love to see this in person, for real.
Their web tattoo represents being caught in the web of justice and serving a long prison sentence. The devil horns tattoo is a dark symbol that represents these individuals' worship of the devil. Some even claim that they carried out their actions under the devil's command. A teardrop tattoo signifies that the person has ended someone's life. The number of teardrops indicates how many lives they've taken. If there are 3 teardrops, it suggests that the tattoo's owner has taken so many lives that they've lost count. With the phrase, "laugh now, cry later," these masks or clown tattoos send a clear message. Stay strong in the face of hardship now and deal with the consequences later.
Are all these people truly bad?
They're on another level, high-profile criminals who will never change their mentality.
If you look at the upside, there's a catwalk area.
Guards consistently watch over the inmates from this elevated spot above the cells. If anything suspicious occurs, they will intervene while an extensive network of cameras observes every corner 24/7, ensuring nothing goes unnoticed. The modules are kept lit all day and night for monitoring. When the sun goes down, the lights stay on all the time.
They are constantly being observed. I think this is one of the hardest things. When they try to sleep, they use their towels and cover their eyes to block the light. preacher here is teaching some of the important lessons from the Bible to the inmates. They're doing physical exercise over here. There's a trainer there. This is the only time these inmates get out of their cells.
These activities take place for a total of 1 hour per to the watch of armed guards. For the rest of the time, they are locked inside. They used to control the streets. Now, they can't even take a step with their free will.
It's a rotating schedule. There's not enough space, so they can't all go out on the same day.
Has there ever been a chaotic incident when these inmates were outside of their cells?
So far, nothing.
Whenever we focus the camera on a cell, we often catch a prisoner silently mouthing words. Even behind bars, gang members attempt to send orders to the outside. This prisoner was doing just that, but we censored him to block the message. Despite the crackdown, these groups still hold significant power outside.
He's sending the message. He's sending a message. Hey, listen. Y'all boy better stay in school. Y'all YNs got these YNs out there. You don't want to go in there, my boy. He's sending the message. Crazy.
Rumors suggest they have plans for taking revenge by targeting innocent people. But in response, the authorities threaten to impose even harsher measures on imprisoned members.
If they do that, there won't even be one meal in prison. Uno. I swear to God they won't eat a grain of rice. Let's see how long their homeboys last inside.
Here they get 3 meal times: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast is usually beans and rice. For lunch, they get white rice and pasta. And dinner's pretty much the same. The only thing that changes is the drink. There's no nutritious food like chicken or meat. This is the lunch. It's rice, pasta, and 2 tortillas.
Does the menu vary from day to day?
No.
Hell no, I couldn't survive that, bro. You giving them boys rice, pasta, and 2 tortillas. You ain't giving them no meat, bruh. No meat, bruh. Bro, do not go to prison. I'm going to say this throughout the entire reaction. This is crazy. Very interesting. I'm learning a lot. Very interesting. Wow, bro. Wow.
No.
Is it the same every day?
It's always the same. It's for freshmen.
Okay. It's a sugary drink. I'm going to taste it for myself.
Inmates must eat with their hands and clean their plates before returning them. With a diet lacking in protein, many likely suffer from nutritional deficiencies. Before starting our interview with an inmate, I want to show you one more place that is even more extreme than what you've seen so far.
Here we are in the isolation cell area. If inmates break a rule, they can be sent to these isolation cells according to the legislation. The law gives me the right to keep the prisoners in isolation for up to 15 days. These cells have sealed doors. Through this grid, I can see them and identify who's inside. We serve food here, and we also use this space to put handcuffs on them before opening the door to move them from here to their cell.
Welcome to the isolation cell. If an inmate misbehaves, this is where he ends up. He won't know the time or how much longer he'll be kept inside. For days or even weeks, he sleeps on this concrete bed without ever leaving. They are cut off from the outside world, left alone with nothing but their thoughts.
This is where they supply their water. There's a water basin here. They take their water here, and this is where they pee.
The basin for drinking water and the toilets are located side by side. The toilet looks recently used and dirty, suggesting that this cell has recently been used. The only light they have is this little hole that barely lets the sunshine in.
How is that? That's not healthy, bro. Like, I don't understand. I mean, I know it's prison, but they're being treated like, I mean, I know they killed people, don't get me wrong, because you done took lives and stuff like that, so you gotta suffer. That's like the closest thing to death, so you gotta suffer, but god damn. At least get on board some lights in the room or something. Y'all already giving them a concrete bed, bro. Come on, god damn.
Openness is also the sole source of fresh air.
If you go in there, you're gonna come out a psychopath.
What is the most challenging thing about isolation room, according to you?
Inside, you don't even see your hands. So when someone is isolated, it is necessary for them to have something, a book, anything, to keep their mind clear. But here, they don't have access to any of that. No matter how tough a criminal is, this kind of isolation breaks them. This is necessary for the type of offenders that we have here. People who once played God by deciding who would live and who wouldn't live deserve the worst punishment. We don't show them mercy. They can ask for forgiveness, and may God forgive them. But here, justice must be served for so many victims, and it's the least they deserve.
Now we're going to interview the inmate known as Psycho. He has a 34-year criminal history and has spent the last 25 years as a high-ranking member of an organization.
10 minutes. You only have 10 minutes.
12 guards are barely enough to ensure the safety around this inmate.
Remove the mask.
What is your name?
My name is Marvin Ernesto Medrano Vasquez.
How old are you?
I'm 41 years old.
You don't look 41. You look younger, like 35.
That's a good thing that you told me, because I feel old.
Can I?
Look at his face, bro. The highest ranking criminal in there. Look at his face. Tell, bro, got a lot of people hit, a lot of bodies. Look at his face, bro. He look crazy, bro. I'm telling you.
I see your tattoos.
MS-13.
When did you join this crime organization?
In 2004, but I started my criminal record since I was 11 years old.
How did you first become involved?
When somebody is born with just a mom and the mom is working, you look for the streets. You look for somebody to help you out. I said, oh, my mom's poor, I need some shoes, I need some clothes, and I started robbing. Then I need a father figure because I didn't grow up with my father. And then I looked the group of gangs. Then I did a side, and I came right here to 𝗬𝗛𝗧𝗦, trying to change my life, but I seen that there are more gangs right here, and I started doing the same thing I did upstate, and I got locked up. I've always been one of them persons that wanted to accomplish the things that they put in their mind, and I accomplished everything I had to do right here. But I'm right here. This is how the devil pays the people.
Yeah. Is it true that to join this crime organization, you need to end someone's life?
Yeah.
But the first one must be one of.
If you want to learn how to edit really well from professional Hollywood editors, we're going to show you the stuff that nobody else is teaching.
Your relatives, right?
Yeah, because you got to gain territory for your gang. I lost my mom, my dad, my son, everything right here because of the gangs. When I could be with my family, upstate, the United States, a better life, but you know, we took wrong decisions, and this is the cause of this. That's why I tell the youth, go to school, listen to your mom, listen to your dad. Don't live this life that we live right here. There's no way out.
How many people's lives have you ended? Is it 5 or 10? How many?
No, if you talk about what you used to do in the jails after, it probably get a few more than 50.
What he saying? Hold on.
You gotta do it sometimes.
What he said? Hold on, bro.
Is it 5 or 10? How many?
No, if you talk about what you used to do in the jails after, it probably get a few more than 50.
Wow.
You gotta do it sometimes.
How did you become cold-blooded and merciless in time?
I can't really respond you with that question.
How do you feel about not seeing your family forever since you're in CECOT?
I feel bad because I seen my son the last time when he was 5 years old, and he's 21 years old right now. I want to see him. I want to tell him, don't do the same things that your dad did. Look for a good life.
People who have fallen victim because of you will never see their loved ones again. You will also never see your family. How do you cope with emotions like missing someone?
I feel bad. Sometimes, like I tell you, I lay down on my bed and I think a lot of things, and sometimes I cry.
What is your motivation to stay alive here?
To one day change my life and look for God in my life, and I tell God, forgive me because I did some things.
Okay. Finally, we see the sunlight. Honestly, CECOT is a place you would never wish to end up in, even as a visitor. But for the people who victimized Salvadorans, it is now their forever home. These criminals took the innocent people's right to live, and now they're paying for it. The Salvadorian government's message is clear. Crime is no longer tolerated, and the punishment is severe.
El Salvador once had the highest rate of lives lost due to widespread chaos. During its peak, 104 out of every 100,000 people lost their lives in a single year. Previous administrations agreed to a truce with these groups, but this couldn't bring lasting order. Although the current government's methods are controversial, by 2023, the number dramatically dropped to 2.4 per 100,000 people, placing El Salvador among the safest countries in the world for the first time.
So far, the results are undeniable. Peace has returned to the neighborhoods. But what about those who were wrongfully imprisoned? Is it true justice or way to control chaos? Are we seeing a lasting solution or just a temporary fix? For now, the answer remains unclear, and the world continues to watch. Thank you for watching this documentary. See you in the next one.
I ain't gonna lie. This video made me, hey look bro, I ain't never, ever trying to go in that cell, dog. I ain't trying to do that, bro. No, shit no, I ain't trying to do that. But hey, this was a very cool video. I actually like this video, man. I'm gonna do a lot more research on El Salvador and MS-13 gangs. This is crazy. But man, y'all know the drill, man. We on the road to 100,000. I appreciate every last one of y'all for showing love to the channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and go watch all these. Listen, you see this video right here? This video I'm about to post. Hold on. Let me get right real quick. This video right here and this one down here. I'm going to post two videos. This one up here and the one at the bottom. Watch those videos, man. Hey, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.